guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we're going to take a look at another one of the units that were coming out in the data download last night. So this is a Bardock. This is going to be the winning card from the Global vs. JP competition this year. I will just get this out of the way right away. Like, typically these cards are not really that impressive, number one, right? Number two, base form Bardock and first form Frieza are both incredibly common. In the last, every once in a while, they'll release a unit like Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta from last year's, where that's a very rare character. There's not a lot of Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta cards, so that one, I think, is a little bit more coveted. But this year, I mean, Bardock and First Form Frieza are not exactly uncommon, right? Like, you've got an LR and a Dokkan Fest for, like, both, basically, right? So, not really a big deal. I think the Frieza's probably going to end up being a bit better because he's got big bad bosses and he's better against one enemy. But, I mean, we'll take a look at this Bardock. Again, this could be a clue that potentially maybe like Bardock could be the Part 2 LR. Who knows for sure. Also, keep in mind that the winning server, Global or JP, who knows which one it'll be, they're going to get this Bardock. And then the loser will get the Frieza. The losing server, you'll be able to get the other units during the 7-year anniversary. The other unit should be available with coins. 7-year anniversary coins. That's the way it's worked the last several years, right? Like, I'm a JP player. We were able to get the Super Saiyan Goku from the Buu Saga with coins during the 6-year anniversary, right? So let's just say JP gets the Frieza. JP players will be able to get Bardock during the 7-year anniversary, right? So let's go and take a look at what he looks like. I've got him here linked up with the LR Team Bardock, which is giving us, like 60% support, as well as activating almost his entire link set. The only link not activated is Family Ties he has. I mean, that's a link that I guess you could potentially activate for him, because I believe some of the Super Saiyan Bardocks have Family Ties, right? The only problem that they've created with, like, this link, and some of this stuff is that Super Saiyan Bardock units don't count on, like, the Team Bardock category, which I think is dumb. Even though, like, because Super Saiyan Bardock is this same Bardock. It's just, like, continued on. It's kind of like Xenoverse, like, the Xeno Goku is the Goku from Dragon Ball GT, right? Like, that's, like, sort of in his storyline. It's the Goku from Dragon Ball GT, right? So it's kind of like, I just feel like these Super Saiyan Bardocks and Super Saiyan 3 Bardock and shit like that, they should be on the Team Bardock category, which certainly would make that one a little bit better. Team Bardock is this one right here, right? Because, like, the AGL Dokkan Fest Bardock is not on here and shit like that. Just, again, very, very weird. Alright, so let's see how this Bardock performs. Now, his defense is not the craziest right here, 80k, but I mean, he gets 35% defense on his super attack effect, 35% defense when attacking, 35% defense against an extreme class enemy, 35 defense against a super attack, right? Then another 35% defense when there's one enemy. So it's like, most of his defense, I feel like, is coming on super. He might be fine defensively. I don't know what his defensive level is actually going to be. 2.1, huh? That's actually higher than I would have expected. I mean, because this is a very easy unit to obtain, right? You just open up your box and he's there. Okay, I mean, he did get a couple of super attacks. He's not the worst. I mean, with that 30... How much damage will he take right here? Yeah, okay. I don't know. I feel like he's actually probably not the worst ever. It's just, is he going to be better than, like, LR Bardock? No. And, of course, this is a situation where I have him next to the LR Team Bardock unit, right? Which, of course, is going to be giving him a massive buff. And, like, we have all these links active, like Saiyan Lineage, Team Bardock, Saiyan Pride, stuff like that. This really is, like, an ideal situation for this Bardock to, like, really, really make him look good, right? So we do want to keep that in mind. We'll probably go like this. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this right here. Just play a little bit more defensive. We are running the Space Traveling Warrior team, by the way. I feel like it's very easy, especially now, to make characters look good on the Space Traveling Warrior team, right? You have just so many powerful, like, Dokkan Fest, LRs, I mean, hell, you can maybe even say the best unit in the game with that, you know, full power Frieza, right? Like, full power Frieza, the thing about him now, you have a lot of units that you could sort of run on rotation with LR full power Frieza, and you're good to go. Physical cooler, SDR cooler, right? Like, a lot of those types of characters, all right? Third form Frieza, you've got a lot that works really well with that full power Frieza. So, like, you kind of just make them like a rotation, and you can just do whatever else you want with the team, basically. It does work out pretty well. Alright, so now we're going to get a little bit of support from Bojack. Remember, Bojack does buff all Space Traveling Warriors. Yeah, see, it's hard to tell what his defense is, but again, I mean, he's getting how many different 35% buffs on Super? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's getting 35% buffs when he super attacks. 5, dude. And then, you know, he gets 35% defense on every super as well. So, you know, we very easily could have him triple super. And, you know, his defense could actually be really good. I'm pretty sure his defense actually is bumping up above 200k. He's actually not the worst ever. Like, if you're like a new player or something like that, I don't know. This Bardock is not... I just feel like he's not the worst ever, right? Because it's like, there's levels to, like, how easy it is to acquire a lot of these units, right? Like, you could say, like, oh, he's just a free-to-play unit. But, like, I feel like that's, like, for this Bardock especially, all it is you're going to log in one day and he's going to be in your gift box. So if you say he's just a free-to-play unit, like, I feel like that holds a little bit more merit with this guy, considering you don't really have to grind or anything to get him. You just have him in your gift box, right? Once, you know, the winning side either gets Bardock or the losing side gets Frieza. So, like, judging him on that scale, I feel like he feels like the best of any of these types of cards that I've seen before, right? Comparing him to sort of like those, I guess, like gift box type units. Although the 6-year anniversary free, like, SCR UI Goku, he's not the worst ever, right? Like, he's got some value with his dodging and stuff like that. But yeah, this Bardock, he seems okay. Definitely could be a lot worse, right? I mean, sure, again, we have him next to this LR Team Bardock, who's doing a lot. By the way, LR Team Bardock, they suck already. Like, we still can't even rainbow them, and they're, like, bad. Like, what is their defense right here? 130k? Are you kidding me? 130k for LR Team Bardock. I would not consider that good if you are curious, right? And the LR Team Bardock unit, they don't get defense on super or anything like that. That's it. That's their defense. Like, LR Team Bardock, like, they suck. Like, they're like a floating support unit, and that's all you're gonna do with them. Yeah, look at this Bardock go. He's okay. I'm actually a little bit impressed. Because he's got the additionals, right? So you can get a couple of them super attacks in. Defense probably, you know, hovering above 200k, but I mean, I guess I do have to, again, re-emphasize that it's next to this LR Team Bardock, who, god damn, did they age fast. That Saiyan Day of 2020 is like the low point in Dokkan history or something like that. Like, that is the situation that led to, like, residual shafts for Global Dokkan for a long time, right? Was that celebration. And then just, like, how bad all the units from Saiyan Day suck, basically, except for, like, that Tech Raditz. That Tech Raditz was, like, the best unit to come out of that celebration. Like, I know AGL Bardock probably is just better outright than that Tech Raditz, but, like, I found myself, you know, since those units have come out, I've used Tech Raditz 100 times more than I've used that AGL Bardock. That AGL Bardock is bad. And especially the way things have turned out, where anytime there's, like, a Wicked Bloodline enemy that, you know, you could actually, like, transform with Bardock, a lot of times the major Wicked Bloodline enemies, they've been Tech. So, like, they directly hard counter Bardock. It's just craziness, right? So, all right, we'll probably make this the last rotation right here. But again, yeah, Bardock looked kind of fine right here. Like, I'm not really, like, salty. Like, he seems okay. I'm definitely intrigued to see how Frieza's gonna look. Oof, okay, that's a lot of damage right there. But I think he probably could still take double digits on super attack right here. Especially if he would, like, double super, which he does. And again, he can triple super, because we have the additional that has a medium chance of being a super, right? So we can get one more. Yeah, and there is a double-digit damage. Not bad. I mean, this is a relatively recent Infinite Dragon Ball history stage, right? And, you know, so for Bardock to be able to sort of get, you know, double digits right there, not the worst ever. I mean, again, this Bardock is, like, okay. He's, like, semi-okay, right? Like, it's not like the damage, like, his damage is not good unless he's additionaling. But, like, I was expecting way less. I think there's just so many buffs he's getting that even with his low stats, he's actually putting up, like okay numbers, right? Defensively, I think he looks pretty solid. Offensively, he's not the greatest unless you're getting multiple supers, but with multiple supers, he could put up some damage. So let me know what you guys think of this winning reward Bardock card. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.